in to our Veterans Day celebration. We're so happy today to have all of you here to an important occasion for our country. We're here today to honor our service members and to remember their sacrifices, that they have taken the courage to go out and defend our honor, duty, in our country. We want to say thank you for all the sacrifices that they've made, thinking of the heroes who join us both today here in group, as well as those who are joining us by spirit, those who have served. I'd like to ask each of the service members and veterans who are here today to please stand. We can give them a round of applause. Thank you for answering the call to duty. You have made our armed forces the most respected in the world. At this time, we would like to go down the line and ask each veteran to please state your name and your branch of service. We're going to go down the line and have them introduce themselves.
John Baker, United States Coast Guard.
Javier de la Pava, United States Marine.
Patrick McManus, United States Army. Harry Norlander, United States Army.
Sergeant Gregory Cruz, United States Army.
Frank Lee, United States Army.
Madison Thomas,
Jim Jerkin, United States Army.
Mike Sanzetta, United States Air Force.
James Shaw, United States.
Chris Mosdell, United States Marine Corps.
Jessica Brown, United States Army.
Thank you. And now we are going to have our color guard presentation by the Ridgewood High School students. And now, if you can be leading us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say
Thank you. At this time, you may be seated. We're going to continue our celebration today with Ms. Hannah Henry, our VP Student Council, who will go through a series of introductions of guest speakers that are going to bring knowledge with you and why Veterans Day is important to celebrate. In between those speakers, we will have our lightning chorus who will engage us in patriotic songs so we can continue to celebrate this wonderful day. Thank you.
And now, I would like to introduce Commander Michael Cheatham, United States Navy Battalion.
Thank you so much.
Well, I want to say thank you so much for, first of all, inviting us to be part of this ceremony today. It's an honor to be here. It really is. Veterans Day is so important, and it's just great to see Cody River Elementary School celebrating and remembering veterans. And for you teachers and for Principal Slusher, thank you so much for instilling in these young people these patriotic ideals. They won't forget this. I don't remember, I mean, I don't forget when I was in elementary school and we did similar assemblies. So this is a big day, and I'm just grateful and thankful. Thank you, Mrs. O'Brien and Mrs. Michaels also for your hospitality and helping us and showing us around yesterday. We appreciate that so much. Well, like I said, I am honored to be here. I want to say that I salute these veterans over here so much. So thankful for them, so thankful for their service to their country and to their countrymen, to the people of the United States. Thank you. Thank you for coming, and thank you for taking your time to be here. It's awesome. Veterans Day it's just a huge day. Yeah, we can give them a round of applause. To the elementary school kids here, to Cody River Elementary students, you look great. You look great, and you could not represent any better what these men sacrificed for, what these men fought for. It couldn't be better represented in your faces. As I look out at you, you look beautiful, you look great, and it really is inspiring to see. Thank you for being here. Let me start by asking a question. What is a veteran? The simple answer to that question is going to be, well, a veteran is someone who served in the Army. That's a simple answer, and it's a good answer, but I want to give a more complete answer today just over the next few minutes. I'd like to talk uniquely about the American veteran and what sets the American veteran apart and why it should be a big day and why it is remembered in this country still. 96 years ago, we started Veterans Day on Armistice Day. November 11th, 1918 is why we celebrate it on November 11th. And it's a big day, and it's a unique day because the American military is unique. And that's what makes our American veterans unique. The American military is unique for several reasons. It's exceptional. It's exceptional because of its mission. It's exceptional because of the mandate or the authority that the American military has. And it's exceptional because of the men and women that serve in our military. How many of you, by show of hands, know someone, a relative that's serving right now in the United States military? Yes, you know what I'm talking about. The men and women that serve in our military are exceptional. They're exceptional. Let me start first with the mission. One thing about the American military and our American veterans is the campaigns that we've been on, it wasn't to conquer territory or to enslave people, but quite the opposite. The mission of the American military has always been to free people. That's always been the motive. So it's a unique mission that American military has, and therefore the American veteran must be remembered. It must be saluted. It must be told thank you, and thank you, and thank you 1,000 times. The mission has always been a noble one. whether it was on our own continent in 3 separate wars, or it was overseas in some far distant country, the mission was always liberty and freedom. Freedom fighters. And I'm just thankful to be have been a part of the military, having retired 4 years ago, and glad to join this group of American veterans because of the mission. But secondly, the mandate. Let's just talk about that. Now kids, you don't probably studied the U.S. Constitution quite yet. But what makes America unique is the mandate, the American military and the American veteran. We swear an oath not to a person. No one here sweared an oath to a person, but to a people, to the American people, to we the people of the United States. When I raised my right hand, the oath of office was to the Constitution of the United States, not to a person, but to a people. And you so greatly, like I said, represent those people, kids, today. You really do. Some foreign countries might swear their allegiance to some crazy leader, some dictator. That's not the American experience. That's not the American military. We're different in that way. We're unique. We're exceptional. So we're exceptional. Great catch. Outstanding catch there. So we're exceptional because of the mission, or exceptional because of our mandate, or who gave us permission? The Constitution did. The people did. And then thirdly, the men and women. The men and women of the United States military are like brothers and sisters. And the veterans become that also, no doubt. I can sit down with a veteran and talk and have a good time. I had a great time just shaking hands with these guys earlier. I enjoy being around veterans. Brothers and sisters that have shared a common burden. We shared a common struggle, a common sacrifice. And yet some went beyond the common to the uncommon. Some are heroes in their every sense of that word. Some were so heroic, in fact, that they laid down their life for their friends. They didn't return home, and they didn't get to experience the life that they had been given. Yet, the life that they were given, they did a great thing with it in serving in the military and representing you so well. The cause of freedom is worth fighting for. When people say thank you to me for being a veteran, I say, you're welcome and you're worth it. America's worth it. And the men and women of the military understand that. They're fighting for you. They're fighting for their families. They're fighting for their brothers, their sisters. They're fighting for their sweethearts. They're fighting for their wife, their husband. They're fighting for their children. So it's a unique military. So we have unique veterans. Veterans that understood the mission, understood the mandate, and really learned to understand each other and become a great family. So today's Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day to everybody. Thank you once again for letting us come here and be part of it. And once again, you've encouraged me today. Thank you very much.
California Sonda, United States Coast Guard, and the Staff Sergeant, Benjamin Pace, United States Air Force.
Morning, Cody River. How are y'all doing today? It's an honor to be here. It's an honor to be able to speak in front of you. It's an honor to be able to talk in front of these vets. Thank you all for your service. Thank you for standing to watch. I joined the Coast Guard after 9/11. You guys might not remember that, but the rest of you that do remember it, it was a heck of a day. Y'all remember where you were. I have uncles in the Marines. I have uncles in the Navy. It was a hard decision for me, but I chose to join the Coast Guard. I chose to save lives. Veterans today, they mean so much to us. When I was growing up, for us it was a day off in school, and you didn't really pay a lot of attention. When I got out of high school, I joined the Coast Guard, started seeing what it meant, friends not coming home. We really started to pay attention. We started discussing stories with my uncles, and everybody really started to come out. And pretty much what I like to say is, those of you who have family members, veterans that you know of, friends, neighbors, speak to them. They can share a lot of knowledge. The Coast Guard has taught me so much. We've saved so many lives together. We've so much teamwork. Just recently, I lost my grandfather this past year. Prior to that, we started talking a lot. He told me about a story where he was in combat in Germany. He was a B-17 pilot. He went down. They shot down his plane. He lost half his crew, 5 men. He continued to fight, made it back. They tried to send him back home to America. He got into another plane and took off. He continued to fight for America, for freedom. Veteran, a lot of courage to take, stand up, put that right hand up and take that oath to serve your country, to serve your people, and protect this great land. So if you get an opportunity, talk to somebody, learn something from them. They can share a lot of information. Thank you.
Hello, Cody River. I'm Staff Sergeant Pace from Brandon Medical Clinic outside of MacDill Air Force Base. I just had a couple of words to say. First, I was born in Würzburg, Germany, so I'm a military brat by choice. I grew up in Texas for 8 years and 4 months. During those 8 years and 4 months, my first base was in North Dakota. My second base was in Germany. My third base was in Missouri, and now I'm in your neck of the woods in Florida. My first 4 times I've been deployed as an air evacuation medical technician, and also I've been deployed as a combat medic for our sister service, the Army. So for my speech today, I'm going to use the 3 B's. I'm going to be bold, I'm going to be brief, and I'm going to be seated. So being a veteran means some of us have missed births of our children's, birthdays, school plays, PTA meetings, and graduations. We spent holidays in the cold, rugged mountains of Eastern Europe. We have had the pleasure, some of them have had the pleasure of the soggy rice paddies in Vietnam, and amid the stinging sands of Afghanistan and Iraq. Throughout it all, if you ask any of us, will we ever do it again, you wouldn't get a hesitation, you'll get the answer yes. For protecting the freedoms of this great country and the family that we leave behind, it's an easy price to pay. So in closing, Veterans Day, we come together to recognize the Army, the Air Force, the Navy, the Marines, the Coast Guard veterans who have sacrificed both in war and in peace to protect America and American way of life. We've come together to honor those brave men and women who have proudly served this great nation. Many veterans continue to serve our nation throughout uniform, continued in the Department of Defense. Also, they serve by volunteering at military installations, serving as helpful, friendly gestures at ports of embarkation and debarkation onto deployments and for us coming back home. Also, by running small businesses and hiring veterans, are expressing their final respect at the grave sites of the military fallen. They do these things not because they have to, but because they want to. Veterans Day, Remembrance Day, Armed Stance Day are the day of peace. This day has many names, but one purpose: to pay tribute to the heroes who have worn and continue to wear the fabric of our nation. The men and women who never see themselves as heroes.
Again, we want to thank our speakers for embedding some knowledge about Veterans Day and why it's so important to us. Thank you. At this time, we want you to join us in our JROTC drill performance by Ridgewood High School.
Hoorah, Cody River! Cody River. Tree, horse.
At this time, our Katie Little Lightning Chorus will sing God Bless the USA.
Before I begin the closing statement, I just want to say that it's days like this that remind me every time I come to this school how privileged and honored I am to be part of it. I want to thank you for that. Today, people throughout the country will gather together to remember, to honor, and to pay gratitude to those who have served our country. Our gathering is just one today and every day. It's not a lot, but it's one small way we can honor those who have made the ultimate sacrifice that we can live in freedom. We want to thank you for attending today. May you, your families, our troops in America be blessed. Thank you. At this time, we will begin excusing by grade levels back to the classrooms, and also all of our veterans and families that are here with our veterans. We would like for you to join us in the Media Center. Before doing that, I believe we have classes that would like to bring stuff up to our veterans. So at this time, if you could show me a raise of hands if you have something to bring up. Okay. If we could start with kindergarten. First grade, if you'd like to come up and bring your gifts. And then first grade, after you come up with the gifts, you may follow kindergarten out. Second grade, if you would like to come on up and bring your gifts, and then you'll follow first grade up.
You can give it back. Make sure you can give somebody else. And the guys are there too.
Remember, you are adding 15 minutes to your lunch time, so please remember that.
He's up right now. See you soon. Have a good one.
Now, the time for grade, you may follow behind second and third grade.